So guys, I'm out here sitting in the parking lot. It's day 4 of the new school year for me. We are in pre-planning. And this morning was hard. It was difficult waking up. First of all, the alarm. The alarm goes off. And it's like, oh my God, did I get enough sleep? And then you have to find yourself out of that bed, and you start questioning, why am I waking up so early? Why is my body telling me to go back to bed, guys? So I want to have this real conversation about, when did you know it was time to say, okay, I am done? When did you decide it was too much for you to be waking up by an alarm instead of waking up naturally? When did you decide, you know what, I think I'm good, I'm gonna be all right, I wanna enjoy the rest of my life and live my life? Because obviously, guys, we weren't put on this earth to sit there and work. Okay, we're here to live life, to live this life that we've been blessed with. And yes, I know I can hear some of you right now. You're probably saying, okay, you're coming off a 2 months actually, 2 months vacation. Isn't that enough? I'm just at that point in my life where it's becoming harder and harder for me to, get enthused, get all excited about the beginning of the school year primarily. I feel better typically when I'm in front of the students, but when I'm going through this first week over here of pre-planning and having conversations with people and going to these workshops and stuff like that, it's tough, guys. How long did it take you to get back into your routine? Okay. And how long did it take you to feel like enthused and excited about this new school year? So, as you know, I've been doing these Tired Teacher series, and because of some of the things that I've been hearing and witnessing and having conversations about. So I want to go ahead and continue the quote-unquote Tired Teacher series. However, guys, okay, some people are tired and some people are not, but I started this as a Tired Teacher thing. That's why I'm continuing with it. So let's have a little Tired Teacher talk this morning. Yes, guys, it is morning. I am sitting in the parking lot. First and foremost, I want to thank all of you who've subscribed, who've liked and shared the videos. Obviously, I'm grateful to each and every one of you, and I look forward to continuing the conversation. So let's go ahead and continue to like and pass on the videos, guys. Share the videos, because I'm sure there's somebody else that could use this information out there. So I am at that point in my life where I'm starting to question those things, and there are other teachers questioning those things too. Now, obviously, guys, everybody is at a different point in time in their career, and so for me, I'm towards the end of my career. We have new teachers. We have teachers who've been here, towards the middle. And so the question is, how are they feeling? Okay. And so for me, when I look at this, I'm looking at this from the perspective of somebody who's been around for a while, who's been doing this for quite some time. And so maybe it is duly noted that, yeah, I might feel tired. Okay. I might not be as enthusiastic as I've been in the past. And yes, it's duly noted. But at some point, guys, you really have to analyze what's going on and ask the big question, ask the tough questions. because sometimes I think we don't want to face the reality because we don't know what the unknown is. People don't like change. That's the thing. We don't like change. But obviously, as educators, we need to evolve. We do not want to become stagnant because we are serving a younger population, guys, that is constantly, okay, on top of the latest tech. So if we become stagnant, how are we serving our community, our population, okay, our customers? Yes, I like to call the kids the customers. So we need to evolve with change, okay? And so likewise, guys, at some point, we as educators, we have to decide, when is it time for me to go ahead and move on and transition? No, I'm not going to use that R word because a lot of people don't like the R word, okay? And so I am going to focus on transitioning, okay? So when is that time? When did you say, okay, I'm ready to transition? Because some of these teachers that I talk to, guys, they've been teaching, like yesterday I was at a workshop, they were asking people, how long have you been teaching? Okay, one guy, he looks very miserable, okay? And he proudly raised his hand, 35 years. Like, I understand it's an accomplishment and everything, 35 years. But, okay, 35 years, when are you living your life? When are you going to enjoy this life? And then another lady's like, oh my God, I've been here older, I've been doing this way longer than everybody else in this room. She's been doing it for 32 years. And again, my question is, when do you get to live your life, okay? And then I have two other individuals, they're both 63. And they're saying, I'm not ready to retire yet. I'm gonna wait until 65 to retire. So guys, when is enough enough? By the way, 65 is no longer the quote unquote retirement age where you qualify for Social Security. You only qualify for Medicare. And some people, they do that. They wait until they're 65. They qualify for Medicare because they can get their health insurance. They don't have to worry about paying for out of pocket health insurance expenses. So they wait until the 65. But guys, what are you trading for that? What are you giving up for that? To sit there at a job until you're age 65, and at 65 you don't know how much time you have left. And at 65, guys, you're only eligible for Medicare. You can't even you could tap into Social Security earlier, but now the actual age to tap into Social Security is actually 67. Okay, so when did you know, guys? When did you know? When did you say enough is enough? And for my younger teachers, wonderful and everything, guys. I love the enthusiasm. I love the motivation. And I love how gung-ho and passionate you guys are. Some of us are still passionate about education. It's just that sometimes, when you've been doing this for a long time, you have to start thinking about it and start asking that question, okay? Is it time to transition? So the tired teacher talk, guys, okay, is now a question. Is it time? Okay, because at some point we have to face the reality. We can't be here forever. And some of our teachers, guys, they keep teaching well into like their 70s. We had one lady recently who retired. She was almost 80 years old. Why? So talk to me, guys. Drop the comments, please. When did you decide? When did you say enough is enough? Okay, I'm ready to go ahead and transition. When did you decide? Okay, and if you've already done it, how's it going for you? All right, I'm just curious, guys. I would love to have a conversation with some people. When did they make that decision? Because it's a tough decision to make. Yeah, this is all you know. And so making that decision involves a lot of change. Like, you're not going to have the habit of waking up in the morning, early in the morning with an alarm and then go to a job, guys. You're not. Okay, so it involves a lot of change, and people typically do not like change. Me, I embrace change. I love change. And because I grow through that change, guys, okay? So I embrace it. I bring it on because I don't want to become a stagnated individual. I'm just not about that lifestyle, okay? And so, guys, I welcome the conversations. Drop in the comment section, guys, okay? When did you decide it was time? When did you decide getting wakened by an alarm was too much, was enough, you were done, you want to wake up naturally? When did you decide, okay, that you wanted to wake up on your own time and do whatever the heck you wanted to, okay? When did you decide, I'd rather go traveling, okay, rather than going to a job? When did you decide, okay, I think I've accumulated enough money, so let me go ahead and transition? When did you decide, okay, and say enough is enough? All right.